morning. Hopefully, if it drops too many streams today, of course I will get off. I don't want anybody to go through the grief. Maintain our sanity. Let me refresh this page, and then I should be okay. Okay, hopefully it's fine. Hopefully it's fine. Okay. So hopefully I'm online. It says I have 0 viewers, but that's okay. I'll pop in. I need to pull up my phone here and see if I find myself here. So, am I on? Yes, I am on. How to maintain sanity. I am on. Judy, how you doing this morning? Hopefully the stream will do better today. How you doing this morning? Hillbilly, good morning, sir. How you doing? Welcome. Man, that thing is really kind of giving me a fit here. Hi, Scoot, Judy. Bill Pruitt. I didn't see Bill Pruitt on here. Huh. Okay. Good morning. If I miss you guys, I'm sorry. Good morning, Bill. Hillbilly. How is everything? How's everybody doing today? How do you maintain your sanity? You got to have a brain first, number one, which I don't have. How do you maintain your sanity? You know what? I don't. Maybe Scoot could tell me. I have no sanity. Gary T. Good morning, San Francisco, California. Love the title of your topic. Yeah. So this one right here works really good. So Mark Dole, good morning. Hillbilly, finish my camera setup. Okay, awesome, Hillbilly. Hopefully everybody's doing well today. Boy, if I don't have buffering in my stream, something's wrong. Everyone else, am I buffering again? Bill, Scoot, I got 4 battery packs. Awesome. Reservation, maintain my sanity. Bill Pro is saying Scoot. Howdy, Tom. I don't know. I really try. Florida here. Oh, okay. How you doing? Hi, Hillbilly. Good morning. It seems like it comes on, it goes off, comes on, goes off. Let's see what we're running here. We're running at 459 kilobytes. We're back online. Okay, and it goes right back off. Welcome everybody. If this stream just I get horrible sanity. Some people drink. Some people smoke. Some people pray. Some people just go have hobbies. A lot of people find themselves something to do during this time. A lot of times what's happening, because it's changing on a daily basis, there's actually changes. They could set it in stone today and tomorrow it changes. So there's always seems to be a problem with that, always. I guess I'm on and off buffering. I guess, oh my goodness, it's buffering. We have 40.
On your phone.
No, they said I'm buffering. Me too. Hi, Killabillies. Offline twice, Mark Doyle is saying. I'm terribly sorry about that. It's funny how this thing see it. I can see it. And it'll run 2 megabyte and then drop. 2 megabyte drop. And buffering. I just joined a gym that helps. Mark Doyle, a gym does help. It's about keeping active and keeping your mind active. A lot of people read books and read. A lot of people watch TV and videos. Nothing wrong with that either. There's nothing wrong with anybody does, you know, as long as it's something they enjoy. Tom, I had block a friend always big for peso. Don't mind help. Gets old. Yeah. Sometimes you'll have that. Sometimes you never know. I was telling our story of me in USA one time, and a guy was always got this Chili's restaurant. We would go in and eat, me and the guys, and then we'd come out at lunch, and this guy's always standing there, and we give money. I drink, smoke, and pray. Is that bad? Nope, not bad at all. I drink, smoke, and ride my Harley. Nothing wrong with that either. If I miss you guys, hang in there. I'm terribly sorry. Maybe it'll get better and better and better. I pray of having a good internet. I'm getting a lot of spinning, Mark King. I am so sorry, Mark. So sorry, guys. 3, it's okay. Maybe we're okay now. I think it was legal drinking age in the Philippines. Gary T. But some do drink earlier. depending on where they come from. Really young guys. Yeah, it depends on the parents. Some parents that drink and let the kids drink at 12. Some don't. Because parents are drinkers, yeah. Ruth's over here decorating a cake. So is it the same as the States? Yeah, the States in some areas, it's 21. Some are 18. Here it's 18. They don't want people with his father and friends. Don't mind them help. I understand that, Hillbilly. You will get that. And that's like it. I still say this whole world closed down has nothing to do with the virus. It's something else that's going on. I do want everyone to know about. Mark King, yeah, I really don't know. I know that what it's doing, it's affecting everybody on this earth. You have so many people. Everybody's affected. That's the thing. The thing is, people think that they're not affected, but they are, because the restaurant they used to go to all the time is gone, or the restaurant is closed down. So how do you maintain some type of sanity? You have to find something to do. That's just all there is to it. You have to find something to keep your mind busy enough to sustain some type of mental stability. Now, for me here, I have my girls to keep me grounded. RR keeps me grounded. There's no doubt about this. This little one over here keeps me grounded. What I mean by that is she keeps me busy. And when she asks questions, we're always busy. We played a little ball yesterday. And my wife keeps me busy also. Meaning we just, do our things together, things like that. Bill, do you smoke and pray at the same time? There you go, Mark Messick. Hello, everyone. Hello, Mark Messick. How you doing, sir? If I missed anybody, I'm terribly sorry. My internet's on and off, and I kind of scroll through and miss some. So good morning, Mark Messick. Scoot, as long as I have my freedom, I really don't care about the Supreme Court. Yeah. You smoked the process of giving that up. You know what? I did too. I used to smoke. Back years ago, I used to smoke cigarettes, but I was never a heavy cigarette. It would be one cigarette every 2 a day. I was one of those guys. And then eventually I said, this is ridiculous, so I quit. Then went into smoking cigars. But I was never really a heavy smoker in cigars. I would have one every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And then as time went on, I had a little more than that. Hillbilly says, I agree. Used to smoke. And I tell you what, one of the best things in the world is riding a Harley. Riding a Harley down I-95, riding a Harley going across 10, riding a Harley anywhere in Florida is a pleasure. That's what I was saying back when I had my gyro. Getting up in that gyro was my pleasure. I felt like I was in heaven. To me. Some people feel the same way riding a bike. Some people feel the same way working out at the gym. Some people have different ideas and feelings about all that. Yeah, giving that up, Mark, smoking. Yeah, Gary never, but sometimes drink and pray. I can still walk the bathroom. Mom is 97. Oh, wow, man. Hi, Kilbilly. I'm so sorry. Tested positive and no symptoms. Makes you wonder. So she's 97. She is positive and no symptoms. So she's asymptomatic. See, that's the thing. Unbelievable, huh? Prayers are with you, my friend. Prayers are with you. Hey, 97. Good for her. I hope to live to 97. I don't think I'll make it. But I hope to live. Always good. Hi, Billy. Yeah, exactly. Just live one day at a time, like it was your last. Exactly. That's what I do. I live life fullest, whatever I can do that particular day. A lot of times too, if we're all had unlimited sources of income, would we change our lifestyle? Well, we would to a certain extent. If you had all the money that you could actually spend, and it would change your lifestyle. But even now, even if you had all the money in the world, it's not going to solve the situation you're in, other than renting a private plane and coming over here, right? But then you have to go through all the customs and everything else. So getting here is not going to guarantee you coming in. Fishing and Ning keeps me grounded. Mark, I understand that. Fishing is something. Fishing is relaxing. Ruth loves to fish so much. She could actually have a pole on her hands 24/7, and she'd be okay with that. She would be okay with that. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. She finds peace in making her cakes. She finds satisfaction in making her cakes and her flowers and things like that. It puts her in that good mindset and good moods, things like that. RR is eating ice cream. No, RR is drawing. She does drawing. Me is YouTube. Oh, the insanity. Forget it. It's not the YouTube. Sanity is gone. YouTube. Um, they, you have to. I. That's the reason I lay it down sometimes. I lay YouTube down. Then one day at a time. Fishing does keep you. And hillbilly. Yeah, yeah. I agree with you. My friend in town, his wife got COVID. Has honey badger. She's a nurse. Wow, wow. Um, had a sore throat for 2 days. I killed Billy. Really? But she's okay now, right? Or is she? Um, some countries in Europe have alcohol drinks for kids that is not as strong what adult drinks are. Yeah, yeah. You know what, Mark? Yeah, you're right. Here, I do find it interesting that I see a boy, 12 years old, drinking Red Horse. Is it a bad thing? Well, in some cases, I think it's a bad thing. Now, will he always drink? I don't know. I'm not a doctor or anything about it, but they do drink at early age in some cases. It depends on the parents. Come on. Uh, I told RR she's not drinking or anything till she's 30. She's not getting a phone till she's 30 either. I don't know. I'm just teasing with you. Gary T, good morning. Judy's saying good morning. Mike, hi, Hillbilly. Mark, hello, is saying hi. Peace, new cooking, things like that. A lot of people become chefs during this time because they're thinking about that. They're always having that in their mind. Is if I become a chef, I can cook and I create these new dishes. Now, what? How do you say? What is it? What does it need? How much class do you need to go through to become a chef? I think there's a lot of chefs out there. They should be classified as chefs because they can do just about anything on a grill, anything in the kitchen. I know that my wife I consider her a chef because she can cook just about anything, anytime. It doesn't matter. She has this ability to cook anything. And a lot of wives and husbands, a lot of husbands cook. A lot of wives cook. There's a lot of husbands that help out, like Bill does. It does everything around the house. Does everything with the kids and everything with things of that nature. And not only that, he takes care of his wife and all her needs. Mark and Ning has gotten addicted to ocean fishing. She says off Ormond Beach as soon as we can. There's some of the best fishing in the world right there off Ormond. You catch some of the best fish in the world. And I used to go fishing there on the lone dock there. And really, it was just an excuse to get out. I didn't care if I caught any fish or not, but I would always end up catching something there. But there's some great fishing there, especially if you want it. I'm going to tell you something. The best thing, Mark, is surf fishing. Just set a ice cooler with ice and cokes and drinks, whatever you want next to you. But get your big umbrella, beach umbrella, sit right there and just enjoy yourself and surf fish. You can catch a lot on surf fishing. I've caught so many things. I've caught lemon shark. I've caught black tip shark. Lot of what's called sea catfish. I've caught all kinds of stuff there. JG, good morning. How you doing this morning, JG? Welcome. How is everything? She's good now. Oh, good. I'm glad she's doing good. 97 years old. Shout out for her, man. 97. Anybody making 97? Good for her. That's fantastic. Um, I would find some temporary peace eating some mango float cake. Yeah, it's called temporary peace, temporary sanity. Yeah, ice cream, temporary sanity, right? Mango float cake, temporary sanity. But it's good for that 5 minutes or 10 minutes that you're having it, and 5-10 minutes later. There's temporary sanities too. Yeah, you're right. There's temporary happiness. We can have an ice cream cone gives us that sense of well-being for that 10 minutes. A motorcycle ride, just going down to the local store getting a loaf of bread. That 10 minutes on that motorcycle can be pleasant. Or walking down to the store, doing the same thing. There are times where I used to just get and walk to the store, and it wasn't that far, a quarter mile, No, a little further than quarter mile, but it's okay. And you go there. It's not no big deal. And I would find peace in that. Nothing beats riding a bike up and down the coast of California on the highway. One of those have know, yeah, have know what I'm talking about. Mark King, I tell you what, it is. It's pleasurable. As you guys know, Doug Fitt rides his bikes all over California there. And he's all over the place. And Mark, it is. It's peaceful. It gives you. It's getting out. I don't know how to explain this. I used to do the same thing when I had my three-wheeler. Going up in the mountains there in Tennessee. I used to get up in the mountains, Tennessee, and I'd be by myself, which is not a good thing a lot of times. Ride those three-wheelers up those mountains, because if I got hurt, what do I do? Right? No phones back in the day. But if I'm up the mountain, there's a sense of I don't know how to explain it. It's sort of like when I ride a motorcycle. You're feeling the cool breezes on the bottom lands. You get up on the higher lands where the heat is there, and you feeling that heat off that highway, and you get down the bottom land, and you feel that cool air. It's that feeling of I really it's hard for me to explain it. It's a sense of well-being. It's a sense of life and a well-being. I get that. I would get that. Like car windows down, driving 80 mile an hour down the road. There's nobody on the road. You're the only one on the road, having that sense of well-being. That to me is a sense of well-being, and having that. Not everybody's had that in their life. Not everybody's experienced that in their life, because a lot of times they've just not experienced it, whatever reason. Have they done things? Sure. Like jumping off a bridge, parasailing or something like that. One thing I never did do, I have to say I never did do, I wanted a parachute for fun, not for the military, for fun. They have it there in DeLand where they just jump out all the time. They go up all the time. I mean, they literally just go up all the time. It's like $65. I never did do that. But the sense of well-being, it's the same airport. I would just get in the gyro and go up. Gave me that sense of well-being. But as you know, those temperatures can get cold up there too, depending on the day. So I would find some temporary eat, some mango cake, riding a bike. Exactly. Mark Ning. Statistics show alcoholics come out of alcoholic families and families that don't drink at all. Not as many out of families that drink moderately. I see Mark and Ning. Don't drink at all. That happens. There was a time, because of stress on my job. I had a lot of stress on my job, and there was a time I would drink. Yes, and the stress is just unbearable. I mean, it's just a lot of stress. Jobs, stress through my life. So you would find yourself doing that. Would you go down the rabbit hole? There was a few times you go down the rabbit hole. What I mean by that is there was the times I would drive and I shouldn't have been driving. But and you wake up one day and you say to yourself, okay, I have to change my life. I have to change my attitude. I got to rethink things, And so I would do that. And did I come out for the better? I think I did at the end of the day, I've seen 8-year-olds in drinking rum, but it's really family matter. Yeah, you're right, Tom. It is, Bill. And is making that decision at a young age. Hey, Dad, I want to try some. Can I try some? And the dad let them try some, and then next thing you know, they're having a feud with the father and friends, whatever. I had an apartment in town. There was a family over there close there. They would do that, and the kids would be out there drinking with their father and whoever else was there. And I judge them? I didn't judge them to be drinking, but it's his family, his child. So there's nothing you could do about it. J.C. Watts, good morning. How you doing, my good friend? How is everything with you? Sorry if I'm a little behind. I've been jabbering here. Good morning, J.C. Good morning, good morning. We love surf fish. You never know what you'll catch in the ocean. Port St. Lucie is a great place. Yeah, Port St. Lucie is a great place. Anywhere that you can get from St. Augustine all the way down Port St. Lucie, Fort Pierce, into that area, down Sebastian, is heavily, as you guys know, Daytona and that area is New Smyrna Beach, shark bites, most shark bites in the world. The reason why is because the bait fish and the fish are there. And there's some big sharks roll in there. And you know what? There's a time when I've actually seen whales, some beautiful whales out there. A lot of pork, lot of dolphin. And you know, it's life. There's nothing better waking up in the morning as you're out there surf fishing and you see a dolphin, a family of whatever going down through there, and they're coming back through, and then you happen to see a whale within 20 feet of you. Because I'm out there, you know, because surf fishing, I used to love to go out about waist high and throw the rod out and stand there sometimes and just feel that nice cool water on my legs. Uh, I retired looking in the Philippines. It is Mark till I retired looking in the Philippines. Yeah, it was good, but it's funny to say it wasn't. I'm wacky. JG tonight needs a laugh. Yeah, JG, you need a laugh and you're wacky tonight. Well, okay, no worries about that. Don't fish much between work and a motorcycle club. Takes up a lot of time. Hey, I understand that. Where's your club out of? Are you out of Northern Florida or Central or what? I was never a club member or anything. I was, you know, never into that. But there's quite a few clubs there. I helped catch catfish once. A buddy was up logging chain in his truck for a line, started pulling a truck in the river. I shot it and saved his truck. Wow, 285-pound fish. 285 pounds. What's a 125 kilo, 130 kilo fish? Whoa, 140 kilo fish. Ruth would have jumped in. There was one catfish that had Ruth. She had on the line, and it was pulling her in. It was a 20-pounder, at least 25 pounds there, and it was pulling her in. And finally, I was up taking the camera shot. I was too far away. A couple of guys, of course, Filipino, they helped her, and that's what I love about Filipino, man. It doesn't matter. They're there to help you. It doesn't matter. It's not like, oh, she don't need any help. They help. So they helped her pull that thing in. Of course, she just let it go, you know, catch and release. The first time I'd seen a chain gang, Naples, everyone talks about Smith's home, South Florida, and never been to Naples then. I tell you what, Mark King's beautiful houses up over there. Fort Pierce, Cape Coral, Fort Myers. My company I used to work for is out of Cape Coral there, and used to really enjoy going down there for meetings because he had a house on the water. You're so funny. Getting expensive here, Mark, all over. Yeah, it's expensive. It really is in U.S. I noticed prices here. Ruth went to town yesterday and she spent $50 at the store, $60, which is fine. We need food. But prices are increasing here on items. But you know something, grow your vegetables, man. Ruth has got a garden out there. We got tomatoes. We got all kinds of stuff that we're eating out of. And she's growing bok choy. So we got all, and you can buy lettuce and stuff. She bought some lettuce yesterday. Guy grew it, and really inexpensive. Hello, Thomas. Hey, Judy Fisher. How is Miss Judy Fisher doing? Thank you for coming on. Ooh, look at that one. Can we show that one? Okay. Okay. Okay, don't squeeze too much. Oh, look what Mama Ruth is doing here. Very nice, Mother. Here you go. Very nice. Got it? Very nice. Look at that. She's growing some onion. Onion. Thomas Stewart, good morning. J.C. Watts. Not had a drink 15 years. My J.C. Watts. Might be the year to restart 2020. I'm sorry to laugh about that. It's not a joking matter. But there's times when you want to just say to yourself, give me, where is that at? You know, stress can get to you, and stress can wear you out. Stress is something that it attacks you. You know what? During this time of sanity, that we don't have any sanity, I think what we should really do seriously is take our time and find something to do that gets us off the news, the internet, even a lot of the stuff we're on, because it will drive you. It will drive you insane. It really will. Got to get them in the water and noodle them cats. Man, I had guys used to stick their hands in the logs and pull out them old catfish. I said, I wouldn't stick my arm in there. What about a snake in there? Oh, there's no snake. Sure there is. Marketing housing in Daytona Beach, it looks more affordable than where I live now in Michigan. Marketing, it is. It's very affordable. That's the reason I lived in Tampa, Brandon, Tampa, St. Pete area. And I ended up in Lakeland. I ended up in Orlando. But Daytona was by far the cheapest place that I could find for rent. and I ended up buying a house there. And the thing of it is about that area, the most important thing about that area is that's the reason RV route. I really enjoy it. My RV. I park my RV right on the. There's a park right on the ocean there in Ormond. You can park it right there, Flagler, and you got the ocean right there. And the rent's not bad. It's, I don't know, $400 a month, something like that. Up to 6 months. They want you to leave so they can raise the rates for the bikers and everything else. The bikers that bring their motorhomes with them. Mark and Ning, good morning. Good morning, M. Jane. How you doing this morning? Welcome on our live stream today. You know, I had lived in Orlando for 8 years, and the whole I understand that. It's great for tourists. But if you live there, you know, they had the Florida days, you could get the tickets, and you get a third price on the tickets. And that makes a savings there. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Maureen Michelle again, good morning. Anthony Keller, good morning. Yeah. Oh, National Club of U.S. Military Vets, high five. Thank you for all the vets that are on here and all the things they do and have done in their past to keep us safe. Thank you for that, guys. And thank you so much, Ike Hillbilly. Really, really. I really appreciate it. You know, we don't thank our vets enough, man. Even the guys here that protect us here, if you're on a bus and they can, thank them. Thank them for protecting. Yeah, not now. Yeah, not now. Do the bump. Our new thing now here in the Philippines is the bump. We do this. So the guards, they see me, they go like this. I go, give me the bump. They'll do the bump. So they see me now. All do like this. We do a bump, just a barely like that. We're not even supposed to do that, but we do it anyway. Even the guys. So it's okay because they're really good people. And you know what? Nice, really nice, and that's what I appreciate. Hi, Tom and Ruth. Anthony Keller, good morning. But why on? How you doing? My wife was an alcoholic. Yeah, we both. Oh, okay. Sorry. We both quit drinking for 30 years till she told me she wanted me to drink a glass of wine for my blood pressure every night. She died sober. Anthony Keller. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, a glass of wine is really good for your blood pressure. And you know what? Blood pressure is funny. You can't go anywhere here if you got a little high blood pressure during this time. John Baker, good morning, sir. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming on. There is a lot of times you'll have that. You'll have where your blood pressure's up, and if it's up just a little, you can't get through the checkpoints. They check you. I don't know what you do. I guess you go back home. Send you back home. It'd be bad if you make a trip, you get almost there, and they check you, and your blood pressure's up. What do you? So Hillbilly, you live up in there. Good for you. Good for you. That's a beautiful area. Even 50-pound dam, unexpected. Like either they have an expense they incurred, or they're trying to build a house, or the family members or someone is sick and they help out and they find themselves a little short, and that happens quite a bit. Where themselves short, and can easily happen. If you have a good sum of money in the bank, it can go pretty quickly. I don't care where you're at, anywhere in the world, even here, you can go through money here quickly. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you have $200 million. You can go through that money pretty quick. Because it's life. You live life. You know, my brother was telling me the other day, even though he's retired. But thank you so much, Gary T. Great question. Judy always says great questions. Just make sure you're not Daytona with Bike Week. They are. A lot of the cities, farmers here do have the availability of getting food. And a lot of times they do share and they barter. Like, you know, a farmer may just have rice fields and they don't have bananas. So they'll trade. And I have to tell you, they will trade. They will barter here. And they're barter a lot easier because they're used to calamities here. The Filipino culture here will barter very easily, where Americans will barter. Well, you give me 20 on top of this. Here they'll barter pretty simply. Even if it's on the downside of the farmer, he'll still barter. She's coming home because we went to town. We know old gentleman, you know, selling lettuce. We always try to help out those guys carrying the lettuce. It's probably the same guy I bought the lettuce from last time. and they sell a kilo or 2 kilo of lettuce. How much you pay for that, darling? The lettuce, 50 peso per kilo, 50 peso per kilo, so $1 per kilo. And so we always try to do that to help out the farmers and everything else. Yeah, he is a great question maker. He really is. He always asks the right question. Him and Mark King, they keep me straight. John Markel, good morning. Yeah, John, I'm sorry. And I emailed the guy yesterday. I sent him a message the other day, 2 days ago, and I guess they're overwhelmed with the stuff, and he's too busy. He's not gotten back to me yet. But I'm trying to get to the next step to get some type of internet here. I have PLDT and I have Globe, and they're both horrible. So the internet. I'm sorry about that, John. I try my best. I can't. It's hard for me to. In other words, if they said, "Tom, give me another $50 to fix it," I'd give it to them. So someone says it's going to cost you $100 a month, I'd pay it. I wouldn't have a problem paying $100 a month if they give me good service. But you got to guarantee me good service, because the only expense I have here is my internet, my food, my insurance, personal insurance, and our livelihood, meaning her school and dental care and things like that. But we have no rent, and I have solar for my house. So if it's $100, okay. I went to Bike Week about 15 years ago. My cousin was riding with a big group of Harleys, Bill Pruitt is saying. They made me ride a Honda. Always tell her keep up or blow it up. Bill Pruitt, that little Honda, don't worry about them. They'll keep up with it. Yeah. I couldn't tell you how many Bike Weeks I've been through, all the years that I've been there in Florida. I moved to Florida in 1985, and I left Florida in 2015, I think, 2015, and came here. So 1985, 2015, I've seen it all. Been all over Florida, all over. All the nooks and crannies and everything else. Good morning, Emily. How you doing this morning? How is everything? Raymond, good morning. Aquino, good morning. Shout out, Raymond. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming on our wonderful channel today. Hillbilly, American farmers still barter. Yeah, Hillbilly, they do. They do. Got to run, Hike Hillbilly. Thank you for coming on, my good friend. Thank you, thank you. Come back to visit anytime. Thank you for spending your... and you'll find also... Just quite a few guys have written a lot of many books, many wonderful books. And my friend Gary just wrote a book, and it was a little over 300 pages. And I read his book, great book, talking about his life and what he's done and what he's accomplished and his military career and all that stuff. So what I started doing is not necessarily for public start, right? At least I sat down and started doing it. But I want to write a book for them so they can have it. A little bit about where I come from and just start from the beginning. And kind of give them, but maybe there will be, it'd be something that, I don't know if it'll be enjoyable, but it's enjoyable. I'm running at, okay, I'm back on. It says here up there, 300, 400, 500 kilobytes per second. I don't know. But I'm second. As long as I can keep the stall mode. It's like, yeah, am I spinning? Everybody. Yeah, sorry about the spinning circle, guys. Am I spinning? I'm asking that question now, and apparently I am. Hopefully it's not too bad. Don't spin away. Yes, Tom. What does Tom do? I spin. I spin circles. See, bit rate's running high now, so that means I'm getting good service this second. So how can you go from 50 bit rate kilobytes per second up to 5 what was that 1.8? All right, so okay, seems like I'm back on. Okay, all right, I can tell. See, I use this as my guide. So thank you so much, Doug Hale, Doug Hope. You know, I had a friend. His name is Doug Hale, and when I see you, I think of Doug Hale. Good morning, Doug. How you doing? Thank you for coming on. Uh, it shows you're offline. I'm back online now. You get to see my pretty mug again, Mark. Tom, I begin to wonder if these peak hours, if this is peak hours for your network. Listen, there's no such thing, Bill Pruitt. All hours are peak hours for Philippines. They don't. They have any. I'm telling you, midnight's busy here. They're always on the phones here. Um, just maintain my sanity. I'm trying to maintain my sanity, and it's a full-time job. JG, how do you maintain your sanity, or do you? Scoot, how do you do yours, and how do you? Breathe in through the nose and out in the mouth. That's exactly right. Chug-a-lug Doug. Good morning, my internet family. How you doing this morning, Chug-a-lug Doug? Thank you for coming on, Doug O. Zachary McCloy, good morning. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for coming on. Spending your valuable time. Judy, Chug-a-lug Doug, good morning. Keith Richards, good morning. I had 3 trips canceled 2.5 weeks, going stir crazy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. I understand that. I do understand that. Gary T. Suppose you are an expat currently living in the States and you were considering moving to the Philippines. Would you come to the Philippines now, or would you wait and honey badger leave? Another great question. Man, I'm going to have you give me topics. The guy is, you know what I would do? If I was in the States and I had an opportunity to come, would I wait? Let me put it this way. If I haven't seen my wife for a period of time, I would come. I would. Because I love my wife. And I'm away from my wife, and I was in the States and I was away from my wife, I would come. If I was single and I wanted to come visit, you know, not necessarily have anybody, I would wait. But if I had my wife and my daughter, because they're going to need me. They're going to need me here. I hope they do. I hope they will. I hope they'll need me here. You know? Yeah, always, Bill Pruitt, they are, buddy. It seems like, I'm not kidding you. The other night I got up, and it was late. I went to use the restroom. It's 1:30 in the morning, right? And I happen I'm standing there, you know, and I look out the window and I go, what is that? I see this going like this. I said, what is that? That's really big, bright light. What is that? There's a guy standing out there. You couldn't see the guy, but you could see the phone, and he was doing this for signal. It's 1:30 in the morning. And so when I come back through, I just happened to peek out this window here, and there was 2 guys out here on our front sidewalk, our front porch here, not inside, but outside the gate. They're on their phones. So they're not on mine because mine's VPN are secured, you know. But yeah, they're always on the internet here. But that's true. But I would come here early if I had an opportunity. I would make a decision to come here. And I think most of you guys would too. You know what I mean? I think you had an opportunity to come here, and you had your wife or daughter here, or someone here that needed you, or your family, or their family. I think I would come. You know. Good morning, Charlie James. How you doing? Emily and Son. Nice to see you too. Thank you for coming on, Emily. There's no country in the world that uses internet more than those Philippines. Amen. There's not one country in the world that does Philippines number. Philippines beats Keith Chardy. How is Keith Chardy? Mark King. You know, too. I was Mark King. Thank you for the email the other day. So how do you guys keep your sanity? Mark King, Judy, how you keep your sanity? You keep your sanity on YouTube by relaxing and seeing the family and friends. Is that your relaxation? I know it's JG's not relaxation because JG enjoyed that walk yesterday. I will get to your video. I saw it come on. I'm tired of playing your watch hours. Will you please get monetized? On my music channel that I have is all I need. But it's growing. I think 900 watch hours. I think it's dropped. Somebody, I don't know. I had like 3,000 minutes yesterday. Somebody watched and listened to it, but they just listen. They copy it, listen. That's the reason those are good channels. Charlie James, good morning. Mark King, there's no country in the world uses it more, especially for the text. They text everything and everybody. Just to Bill, good morning. How is everything? Just to Bill, marking all the time. It bothers me more than it bothers you. I am planning to come, but I'd be my first time in the Philippines, and I'm coming to visit for 30 days to see how I like it. And then for another 30 days, see how if it's a wonderful woman I've been talking to for 8 months. I hope everything runs well for you, and I hope everything is okay with that. And he loves rolling coins. Tom, I just had a friend talk to me down off the ledge recently. I reached out to those closest to me for help when I needed, but it takes a lot for me to get to that point. Judy, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were at that point. I did not realize you were at that particular point. In the last, probably that's the reason I'm talking about sanity today. I didn't want to get into the off the deep end stuff, but in the last, I would probably say month, about I've had that to help and get through that path. And I'm Christian, as you know. And I'm talking 55. This you can't keep going like this. This is ridiculous. Okay, I guess I'll call it spring. 721, 706. The only thing I don't miss about the Philippines is the internet bill Pruitt. I'm back online again, it says. Now I'm running 2 megabytes. So it's good. The only thing, so Kevin Ash, good morning. How you doing this morning? Mark Jones, good morning. Sorry about that. Mark, internet was good. Then it died. Then it's good. It died. But Judy, we're here for you anytime, anywhere. You just yell. We're there for you 100%. No matter what, we're there for you. Another thing that you can do to keep your sanity, people fish, people hunt, people walk, people ride bicycles, some motorcycles. Some people like doing different things. Some people like, a hobby, such as building things and crafts and things like that. My brother decided to go back to work again. He created this for his sanity, just to help mow a couple yards and this, that, and other. Because he's 62 now, and he ended up now he's busy. He needs to hire someone. I said, don't do that. Don't do it. You get to the point you need to hire someone. Don't do it, because you're going to find yourself all of a sudden you got to buy taxes. You need to have insurance. You need to have all these things. Workman's comp, because what if the guy cuts his finger off or his toe or leg off, and you're responsible for it. So he's busy. So that's something you got to think about too. Maybe start a business or something. I'm back. I am back. I'm back. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I see I'm back, and I don't know how long I'm going to stay because the bit rate just dropped. Now it's back up, and I'm terribly sorry. I can see now 28 on, and I had well over 167. Put on this small boat, but everybody was there. But the boat was small, but the boat was huge. Dreams, right? And so, and it was my YouTube family. And I said to myself, I said, how do these people fit on this boat? And some were having good, some were playing cards, some were not playing cards. But the boat had many rooms to it, but it was a small morning again. Bill Pruitt, yeah, it's internet. And internet is on and off, and it's back again, off again. I think a lot of times too, you have your good days and bad days. I have my good days and bad days also. It seems like a really good day, no worries, no problems, and then the next day is like, what do you mean I can't get that? What do you mean this is not working? And my power was off 13 hours yesterday. It went off this morning. It only stayed off about an hour, hour and a half, and I said, well, there's no live stream today because the internet's off. But it came back on right before 8 o'clock. So, guys, keep your sanity. Emily, how do you keep your sanity? How do you guys keep your... So, that makes a big difference also. So, still spinning. Let's see. Okay, still spinning, still spinning. My MS says Ginger Kitty keeps her in line. Yeah. Yeah, still spinning. Mark Jones, my apologies. Thank you all for coming.